Welcome to the Invite Health podcast, where our degreed healthcare professionals are excited to offer you the most important health and wellness information you need to make informed choices about your health. You can learn more about the products discussed in each of these episodes and all that Invite Health has to offer at www.invitehealth.com/podcast. First-time customers can use promo code podcast at checkout for an additional 15% off your first purchase. Let's get started.
One of the most common questions that I am asked and have been asked for years is, do I need to be taking a multivitamin? Is it really necessary? The answer is yes, folks, you do. You need to be taking a comprehensive multivitamin, multimineral. It makes such a difference in how your body functions, especially as we are getting older. And we recognize that our foods don't yield us a high enough amount of key vitamins and minerals and antioxidants. We're living in a more toxic world. So it's even more important when you even look at younger folks taking a multivitamin, multimineral. It used to always be, just when you get older, you need to be taking a vitamin. No, we kind of scrubbed that whole idea. We recognize now that because the foods are so deficient in the way that most Americans eat, taking a comprehensive multivitamin is so essential to our overall functionality and to support our overall health. So I'm Dr. Amanda Williams, Scientific Director at Invite Health, and we have a whole variety of choices and options when it comes to a multivitamin for you to take. We have our core multivitamin, we have the men's multivitamin, the women's we have our performance multivitamin, the multi-energy powder by Dr. Pressman. So a whole variety of products for you to select from. And I always encourage you to work with one of our nutritional experts, one of our naturopathic doctors, to make sure that you are choosing the right multivitamin based on your specific needs. So definitely take advantage of that. You can meet with Dr. K, for example. She's out at our Syosset location. You can meet with Dr. Claire. She is at our 72nd Street location. They will get you on track. And we know that millions of Americans take a multivitamin, and it's upwards of close to 70% of senior citizens who actually take multivitamins. But yet, we recognize that even in individuals who are taking multivitamins, they are still getting an inadequate amount of key nutrients. Why is that? Well, because unfortunately, most multivitamins that are out there on the market are deficient in the amount of vitamins and minerals that you need. So they're not really doing much when it comes to promoting longevity or filling in those massive gaps that we get from our diet. And we know that many of those multivitamins that are out there on the market contain synthetic vitamins and minerals, including vitamin E. That's a huge one. So you're not getting the natural forms, the most bioactive forms. But when you're using the Invite Health multivitamins, you can rest assured that you're getting this high absorption, powerful bioactive forms, the chelated minerals to protect those minerals through the digestive process, get powerful antioxidants, get a wonderful blend of carotenoids to help to promote eye health as well as brain health. You get coenzyme Q10, all in a daily multi-packet. These things are important. So when you're using our products, you know that you're getting the bioactive folate. You're getting the bioactive B12, known as methylcobalamin. The National Institute of Health back in 2017 found that 14% of full-spectrum multivitamin, multimineral supplements that people were using were still deficient in at least one nutrient. Deficiency is defined as a nutrient level being so low that it causes specific diseases to manifest. So most people think about vitamin D deficiencies and bone loss, vitamin C deficiencies and scurvy, which really doesn't exist anymore. But we know that insufficiency is definitely the more pronounced issue in this country, more so than the deficiency. So insufficiency is that you're getting less than optimal levels. And those who are taking traditional multivitamin, multiminerals are generally falling into this category. where it's like you're taking a multi every day, but yet if they were to test out your serum levels, you're insufficient across the board, which shows you that those multivitamins are not effective. And that makes a difference when it comes to your health. So if you're going to be supplementing, which I advise that you do with a multivitamin every day, you want to be using a form that has been shown to be high absorption of the highest potency to give you the best results. These things really do matter. When you see the percentage of Americans who fail to meet the estimated average requirement, which is like the lowest bar set by the government, of key nutrients like vitamin E, for example. Close to 70% of Americans fail to meet the estimated average requirement of vitamin E. 75% of Americans fail to reach the estimated average requirement of vitamin D. And why does that matter to your health? Because vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that helps the body facilitate cholesterol transport, protects your cholesterol from becoming oxidized. Oxidized cholesterol is incredibly dangerous. And if you're not getting enough exposure to vitamin E from your diet, and if you're using a subpar quality multivitamin, you're still at risk. So we want to make sure that we're getting this wonderful exposure. And this is why taking something like the core multivitamin is going to give you a full spectrum natural vitamin E. When you're taking our formulation, you know that you're going to be getting a substantial amount of all of these key vitamins and minerals, the optimal form of these key nutrients, and in a protective mechanism, a vehicle that allows the body to actually absorb this. This is why our chelated minerals are so important in all of our multivitamins. There was a study that was conducted about a year ago and published in the Alzheimer's and Dementia Journal, which is a journal that's associated with the Alzheimer's Association. And they found that individuals who supplemented with a high-quality daily multivitamin, multimineral formulation experienced an improvement in overall cognition, memory, and other cognitive functions compared to placebo group, compared to people who didn't take a multivitamin. And think about why that would be. Think about neuroinflammation and oxidative stress that can worsen our focus, our attention, our memory. But yet if we're taking a comprehensive multivitamin, like the core multivitamin, which is giving you those activated B vitamins that can help to support cognitive function, it's giving you zeaxanthin, that powerful carotenoid. All of those carotenoids not only help eye health, but also brain health. Lutein and astaxanthin in particular, very, very helpful. Our formulation does not contain any artificial colors or flavors. We have all of those fat-soluble nutrients and the powerful carotenoids in a liquid capsule for faster absorption. And this all leads to better cellular protection. So all of the cells in the body are getting those key nutrients. We're supporting mood with the addition of the activated folate and the activated B12, which those also help with detoxification. There's such a strong correlation between the gut and the brain, but there's also a very strong correlation between the gut and the liver. And through taking our complete multivitamins that we offer, we're getting all system support. So we go far beyond a traditional multivitamin that you can find at your local pharmacy, because ours is so advanced, from the formulation, from the sourcing of the raw material, to the encapsulation technology that we use to make sure that what you're taking every day is actually going to make a difference in how your body is working, giving you the most powerful forms of those vitamins and minerals, and the powerful natural vitamin E that does so much to support our health. Having this full spectrum of all of those B vitamins, including inositol, which really helps our body when it comes to blood sugar regulation, as well as cell-to-cell communication for our brain, so for focus, for example. So at the end of the day, do we need to be taking a multivitamin? And the answer is yes. We know that our diet, unfortunately, does not give us adequate exposure. We know that so many medications that people are taking for different conditions can lower our vitamin and mineral status. To support our immune system, taking a daily multivitamin has been shown to be highly beneficial. And these are the things that we should be paying attention to. We know that most multivitamins that are out there are not going to be yielding you the support that you think that they're going to provide. But yet, when you're using our Core Multi, Performance Multi, Men's, Women's, or the Multi Energy Powder, that you're going to be getting all of these power nutrients. And it's all evidence-based. You know, it's interesting. Oftentimes you'll hear doctors say, oh, you don't need a multivitamin, just eat healthy. We like to follow evidence-based science. Well, I can tell you, our formulations are evidence-based. There's a reason why we put the amount of those vitamins and minerals and carotenoids into our formulation. We understand how these vitamins and minerals are cofactors for different enzymes. So for everyday function, to repair our cellular DNA, to fight off free radicals, to maintain cardiovascular health, to help to enhance insulin sensitivity, to regulate our blood sugar. These nutrients that are contained in our multivitamins give that body back the assistance that it needs so that we can fight off accelerated aging, so that we can support all of the cells in our body. We need to have this combination of all of these key nutrients in order to facilitate proper daily function, to detoxify. Every single day, your body detoxifies itself. Having these nutrients on board helps to facilitate that process, helps to support our mood, our overall sense of well-being. We can gain so much just from having a high-quality multivitamin, multimineral. And it's interesting when you are taking a high-quality multivitamin, multimineral, such as what we offer, that people actually feel a difference. They'll say, you know, I used to take this other multivitamin, and I thought, well, this is probably good for me. But then I switched and I started using the Core multivitamin, and I feel healthier. I feel energetic. I feel like it gives me more giddy up and go each and every single day. And this isn't a placebo effect. This is the real deal because you're getting the power of all of these different nutrients in combination to enhance the way that your body is functioning and to combat nutrient depletions that are brought on because of inadequate dietary exposure as well as medications that might be impacting the way that your vitamins and minerals are absorbed. So it's definitely the answer is yes when it comes to, do I need to be taking a multivitamin, multimineral every single day? Yes, yes, yes. Which one? Depends on your specific needs. You can speak with one of our nutritionists and they can give you that advice. The Performance multivitamin really helps to enhance energy production, gives you additional cardiovascular support, blood sugar support. The Men's multivitamin is geared towards enhancing prostate function and healthy libido, sexual function. The Women's multivitamin is enhanced to support hormonal balance, energy. So we have a multivitamin that is geared to suit your needs. You just need to speak with one of our nutritionists to zero in on which one is going to yield you and gain you the most support. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in to the Invite Health podcast. Remember, you can find all of our episodes for free wherever you listen to podcasts or by visiting invitehealth.com/podcast. Do make sure that you subscribe and you leave us a review. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Invite Health, and we will see you next time for another episode of the Invite Health podcast.